Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your love reading. Grab a warm drink, find a comfy spot, and let's see what Spirit has to say. Today, we'll be doing a reading regarding your love life, and if you don't have one, don't worry, because I have something for you as well. The first portion of this reading will be for those of you involved with someone, and the second portion of the reading will be for those of you who are single. Then we'll finish off the reading with our self-care card and our affirmation card, as usual, and those will be for everyone. I'll put timestamps in the description box below so you can jump around to whichever portion of the reading that you'd like. And this reading is good for the beginning, mid January to beginning, middle February. Okay, so let's get started with those of you in a relationship. So we're going to be taking a look at you, what you got going on, them, what they got going on, what's going on between you guys, the advice, and the outcome should you follow the advice. So let's see for Scorpio. Oh boy, this card's been coming up a lot. So I feel like some of us are going through it. All right. So we start off the reading here with what you got going on. You have grief. So let's see what is going on with you, Sagittarius. What are you grieving? Okay. Okay, this reading is going to be... I'm going to try and read this from two points of view. Depending on how this goes, I may not end up posting this reading because the situation that's coming through is pretty rough, and if this is you, this is I'm feeling really overwhelmed. This is really heavy. But I'm just going to start going here and we'll see how it goes. I may or may not post this. Okay, so for some of you, you may have recently lost a child or somebody in your family who is younger than you. And if that is your story, I can't tell you how sorry I am. Because the energy that I'm getting is just like, why? Why has this happened? This doesn't make any sense. Like, what if I would have done this differently? What if this would have been done differently? Some of you have lost a child. If you have not lost a child, you may have lost something else significant. And again, the energy of like, why did this happen? If I would have done this differently, would this have turned out differently? Like if this would have happened 10 seconds later, would things have been different? So if you've lost a child, I'm so sorry. That's absolutely terrible. And if you have not lost a child, I feel like you've lost something here. Okay. And you're going through usually when I get the grief card, it's very nuanced with all kinds of things. And it's usually not grief for an actual loss, but this is very, very straightforward, death grief energy. Okay. Then we move on to your partner's energy. I think I'm going to have to take a break after this. We move on to your partner's energy, and they have the blame card. So the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Your partner is also grieving the loss of either this child or whatever it is that you have lost. And they are looking for someone to blame. They're looking for somebody to blame because it is really, really hard to accept something like this. This is pretty straightforward energy. You both are just really going through a rough time right now. What's going on between you two? You have doubt. The Knight of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Three of Swords. I think you guys are just surviving minute to minute at this point, day to day, just trying to figure it all out. You or both of you or your partner could be possibly thinking about ending your relationship. That is very, very common among people who lose children, because it is just almost you don't recover from that. It's unnatural. It's unnatural. It's not supposed to be that way. It's very hard for humans to um, move on from that. So there's just a lot of doubt going on. There's just like a lot of thinking, a lot of. I think you guys are trying to take it easy and rest, but there's so much that goes on in your mind when you lose a child, or yeah, could be like a sibling, or this could be a pregnancy for some of you. This could be, I don't know, maybe you guys had like a mutual best friend or something. To be completely honest, like I keep trying to like widen this. I may post this honestly separately. I don't know. I'm going to figure out what to do after I'm done. I may post this separately because this is super specific. Like I keep trying to broaden this, and I'm just getting no. It's a child. You have lost a child. You have lost a child, and this is rough. I'm not going to lie. It's really, really heavy energy. And you guys are just trying to survive this, and it's hard. I get it. Like whatever you're feeling right now is completely natural and normal and justified, and same with your partner. It's just a whole bunch of like grief, right? Grief is so complicated. It's so complicated. Okay, so the advice, you have the self-esteem card, the the Page of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so and I know that it's so hard to hear this because it's like there is nothing after. There, like you feel like there is no life after this, what's happened. There is no, like, how could you ever possibly smile again? How could you ever possibly laugh again? How could you ever possibly go out and have fun and travel and live your life when this, like your child doesn't get to be here and you've experienced this horrific thing? I understand that. I can clearly feel like I'm all, it's very hard for me to not cry. I'm getting very overwhelmed by this grief energy. But your advice is to just baby step it. Just if it take it day by day, and if it is minute by minute or second by second, just take it as it comes, and try your best, okay, to express love, so that to so that's both, okay? That's, try to give it, and also you need to try to receive it. Okay? There are probably a lot of people around you who are trying to love you right now, but it's very hard for you to let them in. The advice here is for you to let these people love you, let them take care of you, and for you to show love as well to the people around you, okay? Because love is one of the things that is going to help heal your heart, okay? Your advice here, like I said before, like it's really hard to imagine any kind of life after this, and I understand that. And the universe, the advice is not go out and do all these things right now, like go start living your life and this and that. The advice though is to just open up your mind to the possibility of that, because it will happen eventually. You will laugh at some point in your life. And then probably immediately feel guilty for it, but there will be laughter, there will be love, there will be celebrations, there will be good times, there will be other experiences in your life, okay? And I understand that that's a lot to try and figure out right now and be open to, but the universe is just saying you don't have to go out and do anything right now, but be open to that energy, okay? Because just keep an open mind. Don't close yourself off and say, I'm never going to do this again. I'm never going to do that again. I'm never going to laugh again. I'm never going to smile again. I'm never going to travel again. I'm never going to do this again. The universe is just saying, try to give and receive love wherever you can right now, and just keep an open mind that you have so much more life to live here. Okay? You have so much more life to live. And it's going to look a lot different than you thought it was. But life is beautiful and horrific, and it's good and it's bad, and there is no one without the other, okay? So, this one's heavy. All right. So the outcome, should you follow the advice, is empathy. Okay? Strength, the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. So I'm just going to go back here really quickly to the advice again, because this is all so overwhelming that I'm kind of forgetting that this is supposed to be a couples reading, and both of you are feeling this. So back to the advice, try to love each other, okay? Try to love each other through this. So the outcome, should you follow the advice, is if you can, it's all really hard. The outcome is empathy. Okay, so you're going to just have a lot more empathy for each other if you can give and receive more empathy. Okay, and I know that if you are going through something as horrific as this, you can't even begin to think of how to how another person is feeling, or how, their needs and wants and this and that. And I'm definitely not saying that that's what you need to do at this very second, but it's going to be okay. Okay? That's the outcome. Like it's going to be okay. Is your life going with this person going to be exactly how you thought it was going to be? Absolutely not. In no way is it going to look like what you thought it was going to look like. But it is going to be beautiful. Okay? You have so much life left to live. Whether you stay with this person or you don't stay with this person, you two are forever connected. Okay? In the I can't think of a bigger way. You two are forever connected in a huge, huge way. And it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. They're going to be okay. You're both going to have other experiences in life and be able to experience different things and have joy and happiness and mixed in with the lifelong sorrow that comes with losing a child. But at the end of the day, this is going to be okay. You're going to make it. Okay, and I'm going to just say this again. I am really, really, if this is your story, I couldn't be more sorry. Okay, and I'm sending you all the love in that I have available to me. Okay. What I'm going to do is, because I think I'm going to end up posting this video by itself and refilming the Sagittarius video. Because I think that this message is for somebody specifically. So I'm going to end up, I think I'm going to end up posting it separately. And what I was planning on doing was doing the couples portion of the reading and then the singles portion of the reading. And then at the end, I was going to do the self-care card and the affirmation card, and that would be for both. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the self-care card and the affirmation card just for this reading, because I think that this is very, very specific, and it is absolutely for somebody who needs an affirmation and who needs some self-care, okay? Okay, so this person's self-care card, please. Well, there you go. Spend time with friends. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to try and think about, and you don't have to be your friends and your family, okay? Nobody is expecting you to show up and not cry, and nobody is expecting you to show up and not talk about this child that you lost. Nobody is expecting you to show up and be the person that you used to be, okay? But your friends and your family love you. They want to love you. They want to support you. They just want to be there for you and have experiences with you. And if you know what I mean? So don't feel guilty about spending time with people because you're going to cry or you're going to want to talk about it or not want to talk about it or whatever. Okay. So this is your self-care card. This is what the universe is telling you to do for yourself, is to spend time with your friends and family. Okay. Let people love you. And you might even be able to give a little bit as well. Okay. And finally, the affirmation card. This is probably not the best deck to be doing your affirmation card with, because this was meant for a different reading. So what cards would you like me to use? Okay, I'm going to use this deck over here. Okay, affirmation for whoever this reading is for. Oh my God. How I'm going to make it through this without crying, I have no idea. They always say that time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself. I am at ease and happy when I am on my own. So this is really a really interesting card. I honestly think it's not so much this side as it is this side. They always say that time changes things, but but you actually have to change them yourself. So this is the thing that's coming through with this affirmation, is that, like, I know that it's hard. I can feel how hard this is for you. I can understand that, like, just getting out of bed to take a shower is probably friggin' excruciating for you. I understand that. Okay? I can literally feel it. But the universe just wants you to start taking baby steps, okay? You don't even have to shower to spend time with your friends and your family. Just, like, let them come over and love you. Um, yeah, just little baby steps here of just understanding that there are more experiences to be had in this. Your life is not over, okay? Here's the thing with this other side of this. I am at ease and happy when I am on my own. So here's the funny thing about affirmations is a lot of the time, the first 5,000 times that we say an affirmation, we don't believe it. It isn't till time 5,001 where we really start to, like, sink into the feeling of that affirmation. So if you're just not, you don't feel good alone, you don't feel good with people, you just want to, feel better, but you don't know how, um, you can just start telling yourself positive affirmations, even if you don't believe them right now. Just the act of starting to do them, okay? So telling yourself that you're happy and that you're at ease and stuff like that is I understand it's not going to fix anything overnight, but it will absolutely contribute to the baby steps that are going to get you, to a better place, okay? Okay. Um that's what I have for you today. I Yeah, until next time, remember, you are smart, kind, beautiful, and brave. Bye, my friend.